Phoebe, and welcome back to another video. What I'm drawing right now is just basically a scene and a hyperfixation of mine from a drama that I recently watched. And so I literally, as soon as I watched it, I picked up my pencil and I was like, bro, I need to draw these people because I know I'm gonna forget them, and I just love them so much. So this is literally like, I immediately started it, and I'm so glad I remembered to film. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm so glad that I remembered to film, because usually whenever I create stuff that I actually like, I don't film it because I don't think it's gonna turn out good. I'm just kind of doing it on a whim. But this one I actually think turned out really well, so I'm happy to share it with y'all. Basically, I should just talk about the series. This series is called When Life Gives You Tangerines, and it's on Netflix. It's really good. You should totally watch it. And it's basically this story about this main couple, and then it goes into their family, them creating a family, and then their kids. It shows their kids' stories. So it's this main couple's whole story, and then it goes into kind of generational, so the stories of their kids. It doesn't go further than that because it kind of ends when it doesn't go further, it doesn't go past the main couple's lives, if that makes sense. But it goes all the way, and it's really cool. I honestly watched it on a whim a while ago. I feel like I started watching it early of last year. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. It's 2026. Isn't that insane? How I'm gonna forget to write that whenever I write down the date. I'm gonna still write down 24 because I never wrote down 25. But yeah, so I started last year. That's crazy. And then I took a huge gap because I'll be so for real, I had a huge moment where I didn't really watch TV. I still don't really. And so I didn't really watch that much, and so I kind of stopped in the middle. And then so when I jumped onto it, because usually when I stop something, I'll just start from the beginning, but I was you know what, I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna start from where I left off. And I was low-key kind of confused, but it figured itself out, so whatever. But yeah, I picked it back up quite recently, and then I just kind of binged it, and again I finished it very recently. So yeah, it's really nice. I feel it has your average drama parts. If you ever watched a K-drama, they're very they're pretty dramatic because it's a drama, but also I feel one thing that I liked, or there were many things I liked, but the main thing I liked about this series, I want to say movie, but it's not a movie, this series, was that it handled, it felt really real, if that makes sense, the story. There were some parts that were sure that happened, but certain topics and stuff, they didn't just glaze over it. They kind of they handled it very well, and I really appreciate that, because I feel in other shows and movies I watch, something crazy will happen, and it only seems real if everyone else knows it's crazy, if you know what I mean, instead of them just I don't know, giving up. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's really nice. And again, you should totally watch it. I totally recommend. It's kind of long, honestly. I don't know how many episodes there are. Let me search it up. It took me a while. I'm not gonna lie, because it goes through their entire generation. Oh wait, here. One season. It has 16 episodes. That ain't that long, but they're I feel they're an hour each. Wait, maybe not. I'm probably thinking of something else. How did it take me that long to watch 16 episodes? That's nothing. Huh. Wait. Let me check. I feel they were long, though. Episode length. Oh, yeah, they're about an hour. Okay, so they are long. Anyways, that's probably why it took me a while to do it. I should talk about what I'm drawing, and then I'll, like, talk about other stuff. But what I'm drawing right now is the main guy. I honestly don't remember his name. Is that bad? I need to get better. Wait, I got this. Characters. I can recognize them. That's why I'm drawing them, okay? Oh, okay. So this guy is Yang Guan-sik. Did I say that right? I don't know. And then the girl that I'm drawing right now is Aisun, which I feel like, actually no, they both turned out well, but they're like they are the main characters, be so for real. I would say if anybody, the girl's the main character, Aisun, because she's definitely the main character, because it goes throughout her entire life, and it kind of like narrates her, you know. But the scene that I'm drawing is, I try to put a reference, like the reference that I used, but it's them in like this huge field of flowers, and it's actually really pretty, and I really like it because I feel like it shows them a lot, because they're very much like, I feel like they're not like the average couple that you see in dramas. Like, again, usually it's like love at first sight, or like it's kind of obvious, or it's like a poor person and a rich person, but these people are both like, they're very low class, and they come from like the small town. I'm trying not to like spoil it, because probably not a lot of people have watched it, but one thing that I like is that even in like the show, like in the scene, they're walking, they're like right next to each other, right? And so they're close, and she literally has, you can't see it because I like cover it with these like flowers, but she literally has like her hand like in his pocket. Like, they both have their hands in his pocket, and so like, you know, and then, but they're just like looking away. They're not even like, they're just like looking off into space, and she looks so mad, and I think that's so like, of course, like, that's their characters, you know, because she's low-key kind of a brat, at least at first, and he's kind of just like always there, but I think it's just so funny, because they're just in this random field, and they're just like walking, and it looks like it doesn't look like she likes him at all. But like, that's kind of how she looked, you know. Basically, what am I doing now? Oh, I used paint markers. I have these paint markers that I absolutely adore, and I use them all the time, but I feel like this is a piece, like, this is, should I say piece? I don't know if that's what I should say. Is it drawing? I don't know. I'll say piece. This is a piece that I used alcohol markers heavily, like I used it for the whole thing. Or not alcohol, oh my god, paint markers. But I used a different technique, and as you can see right now, I'm doing it. I'm like blending with two markers, because I had like a maroon and then I had a red, but I couldn't find the exact one. Now around this time, you'll see me make a splotch above the girl's head. Was that on purpose? It was not on purpose. Oh my goodness. I'm so like stupid. I was like locked in, or actually I was not locked in, because I did not notice that. I was like in the zone, and I was just shading this in, that I didn't notice that I was freaking like, I was drawing with the marker that I wasn't using. It was getting like on the other side of the page, and so there's just these scratches, and it barely missed her head. I'm so happy, and I'm so lucky, because if it like actually hit her face, it would have been so hard to like cover, because paint markers, they're more opaque, but they're not like crazy. Like, the lighter colors are still lighter than the darker colors, if that makes sense. So that maroon would literally have like ruined it, but it barely missed her head, so I guess I'm lucky for that. But his jacket turned out really good. I low-key enjoyed that process of like mixing. I was a little worried it like ruined the nubs, but they're already kind of ruined anyways, because I use them so much, so I was kind of like, screw it, whatever. I want to get a new set of acrylic markers, but I don't know where to get it from. Oh my goodness, if there's any recommendations of like, because I have the Artex ones, and I think I have like the, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 60 pack, and they're actually amazing, so I'm gonna keep them for a while. But I was thinking of different brands, because I've seen other people and like other artists use paint markers, but they're a different brand than I use, and they're like way more opaque, so I'm low-key debating, because I've had these for a while. But yeah, what am I doing now? I did super blending. Oh, another thing I did was I used my finger. The thing about paint markers is that they're opaque like paint, but then they like dry really quickly, and so you can't really like blend well, if that makes sense. It's very much like there's no time for it, you know? And you can't just take 2 markers and blend it, because they are opaque. Maybe not like completely. Oh my god, my voice. So I just used my finger. I literally just like smudged them together, and it worked really well. I really liked how that like effect turned out. Were my fingers like blue and all sorts of colors? Yes, but it was for the vision, and it worked. So don't judge me for that. Also, like the yellow blobs you see in the like right in front of them, like the foreground, is supposed to be flowers. They turn out better later, like I reshape them and redo them, but right now they look a little weird. But it was also because I didn't want to like, it's yellow, right? And if you think about it, like the flowers are yellow, and then their clothes are red and blue, which I'm now thinking about as primary colors, and that looks really cool. Whoa. Isn't that insane? You think that was on purpose? Anyways, well, I just realized that. So yellow is obviously lighter, or at least in my markers, they're less opaque and they're lighter than the red or maroon and then the blue. So I put it down because I was like, I don't want to just draw like their entire outfits and then not be able to cover it at all with yellow, and it just looks like this like wash over it, because that'll look really weird. And so I just blocked in the yellow first, and I'm really glad I did that, because if I didn't, I would have screwed up big time. I think I'm just working on his face right now. I'm glad I worked on Guansik, the guy first, and not the girl, because I would have smudged that paint like crazy. But I didn't, because I'm smart, and I totally planned ahead because of that reason. I'm really happy with like their faces. I feel like they turned out pretty close to the reference. I will say though, some colors, like some skin tone colors and stuff like that, I don't really have, and so it was just kind of like, I was kind of like picking and choosing to see what would work best to give the same effect. I think I did well, but I think I could have gone further. Like I feel like the girl turned out way better. Like her face, like the shading on her face turned out better than him, but she looks like she's kind of like staring at you, so like staring someone down. That's really like, I'm just gonna be like coloring them in and using the same techniques. So let's see what else to talk about. I have a list. I actually have like, not a script, but I have like a thing. I'm actually planning. Let's see. It says talk about When Life Gives You Tangerines. I kind of did that, and hopefully I glazed it because it's really good. Again, you should watch this K-drama if this artwork isn't enough to convince you. Oh my goodness, speaking of that show, it made me cry like crazy. Not because it was like bad cry, like there was like some good cries in there, but like I wouldn't say I'm not a crier, but I don't really cry in movies or shows, or like I don't know, it's not really something I do. Though, you know what, I do cry when something happens to animals. That's really sad. Like when like a dog dies, like that's really sad. But like there weren't any pets in this, you know? And so I was just crying about their story, and I was like, wow, like it takes something. Because sometimes when like something sad happens, like you don't really cry because it doesn't really, you know, seem real. Like it doesn't do anything. But this show, it's peak because it made me do that. So trust me. And if you're like, I don't like to watch sad shows, watch it anyways. It's not sad. It's just, it has some really good parts in it. Okay. I said to talk about Stranger Things, but bro, I don't really want to. How much time do I have? Oh, I have like 15 minutes. Fine, I will. So Stranger Things ended. The new season, I liked it. I will say, like, it's hard to get back into, like, that thing where, like, the episodes are really long. Like, bro, a 2-hour episode. I was literally crying. But, they were actually pretty good. I will say, one thing that I noticed was that, like, the special effects and, like, some special effects were good, but, like, some weren't. I feel like they could have gone a lot more, like, with making, like, the Upside Down look better. I feel like the Upside Down didn't look that good, and, like, there was this one scene where, like, the dad or whatever, he got, like, scratched by a demo, and it showed, like, the scratch, and it was supposed to be all gory, but it wasn't gory at all. It looked so fake, and I was kind of disappointed on that, because I can't handle blood, but I knew that wasn't real. But, overall, I really liked the story. I feel like, I will say, they went more into, like, Vecna, or, like, Henry, like, his story as Henry, and I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I liked the way they did that in the first place, because this was season 5, right? Season 4, well, this is a really random segue from a K-drama, but anyways, season 4 was, like, I feel like that was the one where it went deeper into his, whole, like, backstory, like, Vecna's backstory as Henry and, like, his number 1 or whatever, which is cool and all, but, like, I don't know, I wasn't digging it in the first place, and so when they went further into it in season 5, I still wasn't digging it, so, like, and they took, like, a lot of time on that, but I did think that like, cave or that canyon scene was cool, where, like, he was a Boy Scout, and he was, like, traumatized. I didn't like how he opened the briefcase, and it was, like, a rock. That was really weird, but, I liked, like, that scene. It had cool lighting. I don't really want to draw it, because that seems like it takes work, but that would be cool to draw. Ideas for y'all. And then, like, wait, what else was I gonna say? Oh, I like the whole thing with, like, the watchtower. That was not a watchtower. What was it? It was, like, the thing that they went on. Am I stupid? It was, like, the tall structure, and then they, like, went into, like, the other world. Anyways, you probably know what I'm talking about. I think that was a cool idea. I will say I didn't really like the military either. I feel like that was really random. And, I don't know. I thought it was weird. No, I also felt like Elle didn't really need to die. Like, that was kind of unnecessary. But I guess it's a good ending. Like, they can't really make more. Because, like, Elle's gone, you know? And she was, like, the main person. And then, it was really goofy to me how, like, Vecna died just by being stabbed. Like, that was really weird. And how, like, a giant monster, like, the little like, the place that he kept all the children, and then it just turned into this giant, like, spider. Like, that was it? I was kind of disappointed. I was like, that's it? I feel like it was way too easy to kill him. I don't know. I probably couldn't have killed him, but... but still. I think it was a good ending. I will say the ending, they tried to, like, do, like, a finishing story, like, finish up all their stories, and so I low-key kind of, like, skipped through that. Because I hate slow things. I'm sorry, but when things get too slow, I also wasn't in the mindset for it. It was so late. And I was like, this is great, but, like... Anyways, it did show all their endings, and that was cute. Yeah. I think it ended well. But... and, like, with the... like, the thing where, like, they were playing D&D, and then, like, Holly and her friends went. I thought that was cute, but... yeah, that's my thoughts. That's really it. I think it was okay. You know what? I liked it. I'm not gonna... you know the thing where, like, you only remember, like, the not-so-great parts, but then you forget that, like, there's so many other good parts? There were good parts. What am I on about? But, yeah. Oh, I really liked the thing where, like, Will became, like, he kind of controlled. That was kind of cool. I did like that. Okay, what's next on my list? Yay. Well, let's check up on the art. I'm literally just coloring. That's literally it. I'm working on this freaking flower because it's taking me forever. Oh my goodness. These flowers, like the blurry ones, like, they were, oh my goodness. It wasn't even just like hard. It was just so confusing because it's like, they're not even like a exact thing. They're just blobs. They're supposed to be blobs, but like I have to make them intentionally blobs. I don't even know, man. Okay, next. New Year's stuff. Happy New Year. I think I already said that. Happy 2026. I hope y'all had a great 2025 because I know I did. It was a good year. But 2026 is going to be better. Right? I was gonna say, oh yeah, happy holidays. Well, holidays technically already kind of passed because Christmas is over and like all the winter holidays are over. But I hope you had a good holiday, especially break. I'm on break right now. I only have 1 day left. Tomorrow is my last day that I'm recording this, at least. And I'm really sad, but I'm gonna have to go back. Oh my goodness. And I took a class that was only 1 semester. So then now I have a new class this other semester. And I'm gonna have to figure out where that class is. Bro, I'm so directionally challenged. Especially in my school. Bro, that school makes no sense. The numbers make no sense. I'm gonna be so confused. I'm looking gonna lock in and like find the number. Because they have it. Because like I go back to school on Tuesday. But I have, like, that changed class on Wednesday. So I'm low-key, if I remember, I'm going to try to find my class, like, after school on Tuesday. So I don't have to, like, walk through all those people. But I hope you all had a good holidays. I actually, because I have 2 weeks of break. The first week, I went to Mexico. I went to Tulum. And it was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really chill. We went to, like, me and my parents, we went around like town, and it's really small, and it's cute. You can like walk everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but you can walk at least around the town. And they had like some good places. And then we went to like a jaguar park, which wasn't actually jaguars. It was just like it had like a museum and like the ruins of like Mayan ruins, and that was really cool because it actually relates to stuff like I'm learning. So I thought that was cool. And it, like, the museum was amazing. It showed, like, it had, like, a lot of, like, Mayan culture, and it had, like, artifacts and, like, stories. It had a lot of stories, like folktales, I guess, about certain things, and that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And, yeah, I spent my Christmas there. It was really fun. And for Christmas, if y'all are so jealous, I got tickets to Conan, Conan Gray, which is an artist. If you don't know Conan, he's like I don't really know how to describe him. He's like what genre is he? I feel like he's pop. I don't know, maybe I feel like he's a little less. Conan Gray genre. I don't really know the genres. Indie pop. Often blending with elements. Oh my god, AI overview. Often blending with elements of bedroom pop, pop rock, alt pop, and synth pop. Low-key don't know what that means, but whatever. And he's having a concert for like his Wishbone album, which is his latest album. And I love it so much. I really like that album. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting much because like he sent out his the album photo or like the cover, and it was like it's like him in this like sailor hat. It's cute, but I was like, what is this? It was really random. But then all the songs are like amazing. I literally have CD of it. Fun fact, I actually recorded a video of me decorating the cover for like my CDs, like the where like I store them and stuff. But my phone ran out of storage and I had to delete it. And it was low-key cool, so I might, like, show that randomly, in, like, a short or whatever. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm looking at my list. I went to Mexico, New Year's resolutions. How much time do I have? I have plenty of time. I have my book out right now. Hopefully it's not, like, you don't hear too much, but it's because I'm moving around. New Year's resolutions. I'm not one to make New Year's resolutions, because one, I usually forget, and two, I don't fulfill them. Like, even if I didn't forget, I feel like I wouldn't fulfill them, because I don't make them in the first place, so how would I know? But this year I did, and I made 10, technically 11, and I'll say them right now. There's some that I may just skip over, because, like, it doesn't, like, it's, like, kind of, it's, like, really specific, but, yeah, I made a little page, my 2026 New Year's resolutions. It's funny because I wrote 10, and then I went back and I wrote one for 0 because I forgot. So I'll start at 0, which was technically the last one I put down. Was to produce more content. Isn't that ironic? Because I'm saying that right here. I want to produce more on this channel. I low-key just hate editing. That's literally it. I hate it. That's why I only posted shorts. And again, I only, like, record stuff. Like, the stuff I do record, I usually don't like, and the stuff I don't record is, like, I'm really proud of, so I'm like, what is even happening? I wish I could do more of, like, in person, like, me just talking while I'm drawing instead of just a speed draw, but you may just see this for a while, because, like, I'm kind of boring. Low-key, like, this is my second time talking over this, because, like, well, I was moving too much in my first recording, but, like, it's hard, like, when you're drawing, and then I'll have to, like, edit all of that. Like, this is easy because you can just, like, speed all that footage up and then you can just talk over it. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll try to make a video, maybe. And then we'll see. So, yeah, produce more content. Y'all, my last video was a sketchbook tour, which, by the way, I've had another sketchbook. This is a new sketchbook. Wait, I don't even think y'all know. I filmed a video of me starting the first page of the sketchbook, and I low-key don't like it. So I'm only showing y'all this. I may show me, like, redoing my first page. But, yeah, this is a new sketchbook. The sketchbook tour that I posted for, like, 4 months ago. Oh, something fell. Something I posted, like, 4 months ago. I've had a different sketchbook since then, and it's actually the one, I don't know if you've seen, but if you saw, but, like, I put a journal or, like, a sketchbook right below the page I'm working on, because, like, to, like, even it out so it doesn't, like, drop. But anyways, that's the one I, like, also finished, but I didn't really finish it. I kind of got bored. I really wanted to start a new one. But I may just show what I did do in that, because I do, like, a lot of pieces that I did, and I didn't show. But anyways, that was only number 0. I need to keep going. Number 1, tap into my productive flow more. Now, honestly, I should have just rephrased this and said be more productive, but this is being more productive. There's other things I put that are more productive, but, like, okay, I'm one of those people, I'm a huge procrastinator, and fellow procrastinators out there, like, I only believe in a true procrastinator if you procrastinate and you don't do something, but you do it in the end. This is the thing. I feel like if you're not really procrastinating if you don't really end up doing it. I know friends that they say they're huge procrastinators, but then they just don't do their work, if that makes sense. I procrastinate. I do my work on time, just, like, very late. Or not late, but, like, very close. Like, a day before, or, like, few hours before. Like, it'd be close. Like, studying, for instance. Like, I'll study the day of or before. Like, the morning of. And that's not good. I need to stop doing that. So, I'm going to try to do that. And I know I have time. I have time. I just spend it on the wrong things. 2 was less time on my computer. I've been spending way too much time. Also because I've been, like, watching way too many, like, I've been hyperfixating on too many, K-pop groups. It's not even funny. The amount of times I've watched the, this is also really random. I feel like, if you know if you know, you know, but there's this, like, that one song by Le Seraphim, Spaghetti, and, like, the whole, like, dancing around that. I've been watching so many videos of that. Oh my god, it's not even funny. I know it now, just off of watching it. Anyways, 3 is name all of the main 6. The main 6 are my main 6 OCs that, you may have seen, maybe not. I've drawn so much of them, I might just, like, do a whole thing of them. But I love them to death. I have Bro, sorry, my dog is whining in the background. Bro, shut up. He's mad that I brought him up to my room because he was barking like crazy and I didn't want him barking while I'm recording. Yeah, you hear that? Anyways, he's fine, bro. He's just dramatic. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I have main 6 characters. I have a main couple. It's like, if you think of a story, the main characters are 2. And then there's like 2 side couples, if that makes sense. But that makes 6. So I already have like designs for them basically. I may tweak them here and there, but they're pretty much like visually kind of mapped out. I don't really know about like them as characters individually. I'm gonna do more of that. But yeah, and so what am I talking about? Oh yeah, I want to name them. I never name my characters. I just never do. And it usually was never will, but by the end of this year, they are going to be named. Actually, probably sooner than that. I want it to be sooner than that. Because I technically did name them. I think in one of my videos, I was like, I named them. Bro, I did not name them. I hate those names. I'm going to redo that. For learn how to do the splits. Fun fact with Phoebe. I actually was a dancer, and I danced ballet for like 8 years of my life. You won't know how old I am to gauge that, but it was a long time. It was a solid year of my life. But I stopped because I didn't have enough time for it. It was way too much. But I was always so close to do the splits. My peers, my fellow dancer peers, whenever I did dance, were always so flexible. There's always like that one person that like could do whatever they wanted with their body, and I was just like, how do you do that? I always had tight hamstrings. I always like, I could never lift my leg like to my head, you know? I was never like that. But there was a time where I was so close. To getting my splits. And that's just like the front ones. I don't know how to like, not like a middle split, but like, you know, your average split. I want to do on both sides, but I was so close. And so I'm gonna do it this year. That's my goal. I'm gonna learn how to do splits. 5 is finish just a friend's scrapbook thing that I made for them. I haven't even like touched that in a while, so I probably need to do that. That reminded me. 6, practice. Oh, I'm in band, if you don't know. And I play clarinet. So practice my clarinet at least 10 minutes per day. I've already started. Actually, it's only been 3 days, but I've practiced. Now it says only at least 10 minutes. But the thing is like, the thing about practicing is like, as soon as you start, like, you just kind of keep going. So it just turns into like an hour, you know? Real quick, I'm gonna pause and talk about what I'm doing. I'm just working on the background and like the scenery, and I'm like touching up. Like here, I'm like writing the thing on his chest. Do I know what it says? No. Can I guess? It probably says his school, his name, or something about like track, because I remember he did track. Could I search it up? Maybe. Am I too lazy? Yes. I did their whole background, which I actually think turned out pretty good. I want to work on backgrounds more too. I want to create more finished pieces, because I really liked how this turned out. And the flowers in the front look more like flowers, like they look good. Oh my god, this is gonna end in 4 minutes. I'm gonna finish up my resolutions, because you guys totally care. Practice more, talk to more people. I have a summer job, or I had a job, what am I saying? I had a job last summer as a camp counselor, and I had a set of friends, but that was kind of it, and so I said talk to more people this year when I'm going back again and make more connections. 8, set up more hangouts with my friends. I just be better running, y'all. I need to get up and touch grass. 9, get the most out of the Conan concert. I had a concert, my latest concert, my most recent, I guess. I absolutely love the artist, but I was so disappointed, not in them, but because of my experience there. I don't know, like something happened and it just kind of ruined the whole thing, and nothing that the artist did. It was completely of the people that were with me. But yeah, and so I'm gonna make the most out of this experience, and it's with the same people, so hopefully I have better experience. 10, this is the last one. I want the end of I want the end of the year to be filled with so much activities and events and things that I've done, in balance, of course, that I can smile at every single one. But now that I think about it, I was like, maybe not everyone, but now that I think about it, I do want to smile at every one of them, because even if it turned out bad, like, I want to at least, like, laugh at myself, you know? Like, if I, like, tripped and fell and it was, like, really embarrassing, at least I could be like, yeah, I tripped and fell, you know? And yeah, that's the end of my resolutions. I know y'all totally asked for that, but I'm curious to see what y'all's resolutions are. I know a lot of people are like, exercise more, be more fit, be more healthy, but for me, it's more like really specific stuff that I know that it's like not too broad, you know? Like, be healthy, like, that's kind of broad. Like, you gotta, quantify it? Oh my god, I have like 1 minute left on this. I'm just gonna talk about what I'm doing really quick. And then I'll do like a final thing later. I'll record, like, me going over it. But oh yeah, I went over with pencil. I like did line art with pencil, and I really liked how it turned out because it just cleaned it up, you know? And once I finished their line art, I was kind of freaking out on how to do like the background, but because I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't want to just outline all these like flowers because they're kind of blobs, you know? But I just kind of incorporated it on my way through, and I think it turned out really good. Yeah, that's it. I guess I'll come back when I go over the whole thing later, but I'm just doing touch-ups. Like, that's literally it. So I'll come back. Anyways, see you later. I'm back. Do you miss me? This is the final piece. I'm pretty sure it's all in. Yeah, it's all on view. But it was really fun to make. I actually really enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, or at least like listening to me talking, because I do that a lot. And it was just fun creating this in general. I like talking about things I like, and I like drawing things I like. And again, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, I know I definitely like to put something on. Like, literally as I was drawing this, I was watching other art videos. So if you were doing something else, I hope it turned out well, and I hope, or that you achieved it. I don't know what you're doing. But again, this is from a scene in a drawing from the series When Life Gives You Tangerines on Netflix, and you should definitely watch it because it's absolutely amazing. And oh my god, they're so cute. They're so cute. I love them so much. Especially like the faces. I feel like I definitely could have done more pencil work, but at this point, like, I'm done with this, you know? And to wrap it up, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will say New Year, but it's gonna be that for a while. It's just the start. But I hope you had a great New Year's. Oh my goodness, my dog's pacing. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.